Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Rafael Montero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Angel Vargas, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Softly on a line to third, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Montero has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do back at first. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding into the box, Tyler Wiggins. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. 0-1 the count. Vargas at second, Wiggins at first with no outs. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. And a relay to the plate. And now he's able to get back into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Standing in now, Fred Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. misses. Ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're a 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Boyd is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visitors. Out to you, Danny.
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and make...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Edward Arnold, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Now at the plate, Curtis Wiggins, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Arnold is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 4, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Elmer Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting third, right fielder, Corey.
Striding in for the Rockies, Corey Dickerson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
1-1 the count now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Vargas has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Sebastian Marquez.
In now for Colorado, Sebastian Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elmer Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that one just missed outside.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Angel Vargas. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Christian aboard here at first with nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. He singled his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Marquez going back to the track, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding forward now, Jim Boyd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7, second baseman, Caleb Brewster.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Caleb Brewster, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Missed with a slider.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bart
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Edward Arno.
Striding in once again, Edward Arnold. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Elmer Christian.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Rockies nothing. Coming to the plate now, Josh McDonald.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Count still at 1-2.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Turner hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Wiggins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rockies strand one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Roger Guzman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Angel Vargas. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner will get back standing. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Vargas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Fred Wiggins, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Into the box, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Wiggins. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Sebastian Marquez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sebastian Marquez. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The pitch. Right side. Wiggins is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 7 and the Rockies nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready for another shot now. Bart Wiggins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1 and 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Ready once again, Edward Arnold. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Curtis Wiggins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Arnold stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Three-two pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Softly hit out towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher. And when you know you got the pitcher on deck, shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top 8-0. Settling in now, Jim Boyd.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. One and one to the Rockies first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb Brewster.
Digging in now, Caleb Brewster. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Jared Saltalamacchia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 8 and the Rockies nothing. Chad Bettis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Angel Vargas. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Vargas is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, Fred Wiggins. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. My word, it's off the barbecue stand out there. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as this lead got even wider. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get to that batter's box.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Bucks 10 and the Rockies nothing. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Number 6, Corey Dickerson.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. On its Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready once again, Sebastian Marquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now, Bart Wiggins.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the matter ruled safe.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Jackson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there are 2 away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Standing in now, Elmer Christian, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Bucks 10 and the Rockies nothing. At the plate, Austin Jackson. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Striding in, Jim Boyd. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wiggins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb Brewster.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Brewster. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box now, Josh McDonald. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 35, Shad Ennis.
Emil Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Emil Garcia.
Bullet back up the middle. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 7.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Justin Turner.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Bob Dixon takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Bob Dixon.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 37, Brandon.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Angel Vargas. Here's the first pitch to him.
Right fielder.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher.
Ready for another chance, Christopher Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You'd like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins. He swings and grounds it to short. Right to him. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
In now, Randy Wiggins. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Wiggins at second with 2 down. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 12-5. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Sebastian Marquez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in work in north-south, that's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Jackson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Standing in now, Jim Boyd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Up next for the Buccos, Edward Arnold. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Turner moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The pitcher, Bob Dixon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Wiggins leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Hit hard up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Vargas.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Angel Vargas. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Pittsburgh as the lead holds at 12-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Caleb Brewster starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch, and that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
High in the air out to center field. Wiggins is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Josh McDonald.
So stepping in, Josh McDonald. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wiggins up the middle on to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The pitcher, number 37, Brandon Maurer.
Eric Costa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Eric Costa.
High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 309 is the average entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 15 RBIs. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Elmer Christian earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Rafael Montero was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time for the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates hit 3 long balls as they toppled the Rockies 12-5. Alex Cobb got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the White Sox to a victory over their Windy City rival Cubs 4-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 3-2. Jaime Garcia struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 7-3. The Nats picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 7-3. The win was their 6th